Welcome to another edition of Weekend Scramble.
Oh yeah.
This week we've got Lookout Parrot, Good Human, and Angry Groomer. I don't know any of those, but let's get into it so I can find out.
Lookout Parrot?
Lookout Parrot.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Parrot lookout.
Popo, Popo. Here come the police. Here come the police.
Exactly. I don't even need to show you the video.
That was it.
Parrots all have the same fucking voice.
They do, huh?
Yeah, because you know how people.
My aunt's parrot sounds just like her. She's like this very strong, deep voice Mexican woman that fucking, she just cusses 10 words in one sentence and the parrot sounds exactly like her.
You dropped the tortilla. Yo, motherfucker. Voice is so deep.
Like that, and then the fucking.
And the same words too?
Yeah. You don't hear it? You think my aunt's home, but it's just the bird.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's my aunt's never home.
Oh, shit.
Mom curses a lot, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Chica tu madre.
Yeah,
Like she has emphysema.
She country as fuck.
Fucking puta madre.
No, but she goes faster. They come out like.
You can't even imitate her because it's so fast.
Yeah, it's poetic.
Pablita Escobar.
Dude, I love
The faster it
Gina's
is, the
caption.
cooler it sounds.
Gina's
Yeah.
caption with all the Spanish, that shit was so funny. Ponte las pilas, amiga. That shit cracked me up. Anyway, okay, so this parrot takes place in Brazil, and
You said this parrot takes place in Brazil.
Sorry, I said this parrot, period.
Oh, okay.
This takes place in Brazil. So it was this police raid targeted crack dealers, and
They got crack in Brazil?
they do. And so this bird had been taught to alert the criminals
That's tight.
to whenever police
We're right.
they would shout in Portuguese, "Mum, the police."
M-U-M?
Yeah, mum.
Mum.
So here's a video of what the parrot looks like. And so they're saying that this is a very obedient parrot because it has not said a single word. It's been completely silent since it's been captured.
Parrot ain't no snitch. Yeah.
I know, he's like, fuck you!
That's fucking. I
want my lawyer!
ain't no rat.
So this is the parrot.
That's amazing.
Do they have graphics on their police car? Oh no, that's camouflage.
Yo, the parrot won't even look into the camera, dude. That's how gangster he is. Get that fucking camera on my face, homie.
He's a beautiful bird.
I don't fuck around.
He hasn't said one word.
Not a single word. He's been completely silent.
He's loyal to the game.
Damn, this parrot's better than a lot of fucking humans.
Yep.
Dude, I just pictured this.
Doesn't want to die. That's what.
Just plucking out the parrot's hairs to get him to speak.
Oh.
Why would torture terror?
It's Brazil. That's what they do out there, dude.
I ain't saying shit. Fuck you.
What if I pull out another feather? Bomb!
I ain't saying shit, homie. I could be bald as fuck.
Fucking West Side with two wings like this and shit.
Dude, I don't know if my dogs would ever do something like that.
It just start speaking English to rat you out.
Yeah, I think they would just sit down and just start like giving it all up.
You have very interesting dogs, though.
They would like lead you to the stash. They'd be like, where's this way?
Yeah. My dogs aren't that good.
Tyson has a very interesting tick. Like when he's happy to see
Tyson
somebody.
or Meatloaf?
Yeah, Meatloaf has a very interesting tick. He likes to bite dicks.
Yeah, he's annoying.
He gets really excited and he goes,
What the fuck is with the dick nibbling, dude? Fucking nibbles on your dick when he's excited to see you. I fucking hate that shit. Like, hey, Tyson goes,
Because his name's not fucking Tyson. That's why he's nibbling at your dick.
I can't help it. He looks just like fucking
Meatloaf.
I fucking went like that and smacked him real quick and he went, hey, and he walked away. And I was like,
Such a big baby.
I know. He acted like I freaking punched him.
Yeah.
This fool's just nibbling on puppies and dicks all day, dude.
I remember I took him to the groomer, like him and Fawn. And then so like Fawn is such a good girl, she listens, and then Meatloaf was kind of difficult, so I'd be like, come on, and I barely tug on it. I'm like,
Are you abusing my dogs?
I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna call the cops on me.
Yeah, for real, he does
That
that.
happens at the dog park all the time.
Or he walks by, and you know when you just go like that? Like you just, I don't know what that's
They
called.
make them flinch or something.
Yeah, like you do that, and he goes, "Ah!" And I'm like, what the fuck?
And he's a huge dog, too. He's big.
He's 100 pounds.
That's
Big.
funny.
And I've literally seen him try to eat a dog before.
Yeah, he tries to eat dogs. Like other dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's weird.
He's a weird guy.
But anyway, this parrot here. So they're saying that a lot of criminals in Brazil are using animals in their drug trade. And most of them have been reptiles. Like for example,
A reptile.
2008, police seized 2 small alligators that were found on a raid
And they're not saying shit either?
in a favela. So, no, they're...
We need to get Crocodile on this shit. Remember Crocodile?
The crocodile!
Yeah, we gotta get Crocodile on this.
Were they stuffing them?
Stuffing them?
Like stuffing the animals full of
Cartel
drugs?
does that.
I don't know. They're just mentioning that they've been using mostly reptiles, but I don't know for what.
Because cartel stuff dogs and stuff. They'll be like dogs stuffed full of coke.
Oh man, that ruined my image, man.
Dead or alive?
Alive.
Alive.
Oh, that sucks. Because when I thought about drug dealers using animals, you know how Brazil is very tropical. I just saw monkeys like swinging in the vines with a fucking kilo of cocaine and then passing it off to like.
Do they have backpacks?
No, they're just holding on to it.
Oh, you don't have a backpack on?
And then they pass it off to like a, what do you call it, like a rhinoceros or something. Well, that's in Africa, but you know they all work in a unison. That's what I saw. And you go to the crack factory, and then monkeys are just.
That does kind of make me feel happy, oddly happy about the drug. You're like, oh, you're working together. That's kind of nice.
And then like they just put all the crack on the birds, and then all the birds fly off, and then they go to the respective customers.
Yeah.
Who are now, thank you, bird, and then they get the crack and they smoke
Like
it.
the ghetto Cinderella story.
And the gangsters are like super hard, but then they're super good friends with the animals too, and they all care about each other.
I don't like.
It's a team.
Monkeys are gross to me. They're just disgusting.
I like
They're too much like
chimpanzees.
I just saw a monkey recently. I don't know what type of monkey, but some sort of primate that was using Instagram.
Chimpanzee.
So it was actually scrolling like a human. It like
That's what I'm saying. They're fucking
it would
weird.
click on a photo and then slide out to go back to the page.
Oh shit.
I read an article where they said that fucking primate. I forgot what type, but they found religion and shit.
They're evolving.
They're going to the Stone Age right now.
They're tools.
They're using stone tools.
That is nuts, dude.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna catch up and kill us.
I mean, if it took them this long to get into the stone.
Oh no! Don't let them hear you.
I think we're all right.
That's the whole thing with Planet of the Apes is like, but if we accelerate them and then they.
Which they are doing in China.
Yeah, they are. They're doing that in China.
Human brain into a monkey, dude.
I wouldn't want that. Well, actually, they're stronger. I'll want that.
Yeah, but you're dead.
Why?
Why would they be your friend?
No, like I'm gonna be the king of monkeys.
How?
Because I'm still a monkey.
No, you're not.
Moving on to the next story.
I'm a monkey.
A man wearing a "Be a Good Human" shirt.
Oh yes, I love these people because they're always the fucking assholes.
Was robbing a liquor store.
He was caught on camera stealing items worth $100,000 from a jewelry workshop.
I knew it.
He was
Be a good human.
He was gonna give it to charity.
Fucking awesome.
He's Robin Hood.
That doesn't mean that you're a
Robin
good human.
Hood.
Yeah, he's Robin Hood.
Yeah, well, he was there for a whole hour, and they're also calling him, what was it? A pooper trader, because he also took advantage of other facilities in the building.
Damn, that looked like someone's home.
Yeah, it kind of did, huh?
Broke in and stole jewelry.
Oh, that's a Vietnamese jewelry store for sure, dude. Look at that. Look at that relaxed
true.
back area, dude.
Yeah, so the type of jewelry he stole was from this like Etsy store.
Was that turquoise?
They make like they use a lot of real gems. And
Damn, so he stole from like a small business.
yeah, it was a
mom and
small
pop,
business.
It doesn't seem like. I thought it was another kind of jewelry store.
No, it was a small business jewelry store.
Diamonds and shit.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm less sympathetic to that. I'd be like, oh, I see it.
Now it's like he stole from an arts and crafts store.
Yeah. Just
For sure. Well, I mean, luckily they did say that the jewelry was insured, so at least that.
That's dope.
But so this place is called Ring Crush, and they did confirm that there was a break-in, and they're just hoping that because of this break-in, it wouldn't like hold back all the orders.
And then his shirt said, "Be a good human."
It's usually the people that are like, I'm a good human, I pray I do this, I do that, are always the nastiest.
What if that's his brother's shirt and he stole that? He needed a hoodie to do the job, so he just grabbed it.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny.
That could have happened.
He just has no sense of irony. He's just like, it's a shirt.
The shirt, yeah, fuck it. Maybe he was wearing it to also be a disguise, because he's like, there's no way in hell people will think that I'm a bad guy because I'm wearing the shirt. Because I mean, robbers don't look like robbers.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest robber to look like one.
You know what I saw the other day? Well, I'm not sure if I saw, but I think somebody got their shit or their wallet jacked or some shit. You know how we talked about if you see something go down, like what we would do? I froze because I couldn't figure out what was going on.
You saw it happen right in front of you?
they were like grabbing some shit,
Oh,
and the person just, and I was like,
You're a
I
horrible
was like,
human.
what the fuck? What's going on? And then I kind of realized after, I was like, I think that person just got jacked.
What happened?
Were they crying, going like,
Well, I just got out of my Honda Element, you know what I'm saying? Walked outside, but they kind of looked like they were arguing or something.
Yeah.
So to me, it seemed like two people they knew each other, but
Was it a guy and a girl?
it was two dudes.
Oh, it's a guy. He could.
That's true, yeah.
But then it doesn't register in your head what's going on because you're not thinking that somebody's getting robbed.
yeah, it takes a
was the
couple
guy like,
seconds.
what the fuck, man? You just stood there the whole time.
Huh? Well, I guess what I looked like was this. But I mean, it's not like they were really close. I was in the parking lot. They were standing in front of a Jamba Juice. But something happened with and the guy just jetted. And the guy was like, hey! And I was like, wait, were they fighting or did that person just get robbed? I was like, I think that person just got robbed.
What if you realized what was happening in that same second?
I think it would have been the same thing. I think it would have just happened right here in front of me. I just went like this. That's all would have happened because like you don't.
So you
know
wouldn't
what's
have
going on.
decided like I'm not gonna help or I am.
How far were you? Would you be able to catch up?
Oh no
even
no
if
no!
you ran?
I was pretty far out, but it just didn't register in my head because it's so shocking. So now, every time I see something where people are like, "You should have done something," oh, you don't know what to do. You're just still assessing.
You know
the
what's another
situation.
one that a situation like that happens is when you have a kid and you don't think that they're gonna do the dumb shit that they're about to do, and then they do it, and you're like, I could have prevented it.
Yeah, just like
Because you just don't think that they're gonna like
you're not
walk
primed.
off. Yeah, or that they're just gonna like throw themselves down some stairs or something. And you kind of see it happening, and you're like, nah.
I haven't watched your guys' vlogs in a very long time, but ever since like Taika's been getting older, because I haven't seen him a lot, that's the only way I can see him because I'm traveling and shit. But the kid,
Just say you're a fan. What the fuck? Just say you watch our stuff.
no, I'm a fan of Taika. But anyway,
Me too.
Taika's so fucking funny because this fool has the funniest fucking laugh, dude. It's kind of like your laugh.
Is it?
When he'll cry, and then he'll start like he goes, hee. Like this was so fucking weird. Like kids are so weird. Like they do something and then the emotion changes like that.
Instantly.
Bipolar.
Yeah.
Like he'll fall and remember he hit his head on the backpack. He goes, ah! And you pick up, he goes, hee. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? But that's how kids are.
Yep.
They kind of do things to get their fucking way, and when they get it,
One of the funniest things I saw him do, he was like doing something, he wasn't getting his way. And he goes, "Ah!" When he cries, he throws his head back. He goes, "Ah!" And he throws his head back into a bookshelf. He goes, "Ah!" He cries even more because I'm like, that's what you get, motherfucker.
kids are so funny too, because like he'll be mad at like one of you specifically for taking something away, but as he's crying, he's running up to you for comfort. It's like, what the fuck are you watching? So funny, dude. Ah, kids are fucking wild.
You know how you're saying it takes a minute to register things?
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about when a bike got stolen right in front of me?
No.
So in high school, I used to ride a bike to go see my girlfriend when I was like 15 or 16. And I rode it right in front of her house. We're just chilling on her front lawn. And I had my bike like on the sidewalk, we're on the front lawn, like just chilling. And then this car pulls up in front and it's a mom, like a maybe like 50-year-old like Latina woman, and then a kid. They pull up right in front, so we're just talking, and then the kid comes out, gets on my bike, and just starts pedaling off. But like you said, like when things happen, you don't.
It's a process.
You don't think you're getting jacked right in front of you.
Yeah.
So he gets on and he starts riding off, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I'm supposed to just jack my bike.
That's
This motherfucker jacked my bike. And then I started running, but then this fool's on a bike. So I'm like, get back here, motherfucker. And he just goes farther and farther away.
The mom dropped him off to steal a.
Steal a fucking bike. So I stop, take off my shoe, and I just try to chuck it because I'm like, there's
And
no
then
way.
he goes back, takes your shoe, and you're like, fuck, I lost my shoe.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just walking back, and I'm like, I can't believe my bike got jacked in front of me, in front of my girlfriend's house.
No wonder you always use that for Mexicans, stealing bikes.
Well, that was like the third time my bike got stolen by a Mexican.
It was, sadly.
Isn't that shit crazy though? It doesn't register in your fucking. It's so latent. It feels like I'm in molasses or something.
It's called normalcy bias. It refers to our tendency to always maintain status quo in our mind. So even when there's like gunshots ringing out, people have been documented to be like, what is that?
What is that?
You know, like, is that?
You see the guy like shooting.
Yeah, you're like, fireworks? Are they shooting a movie?
That's so funny. The guy's getting shot in his chest. Pow, pow, pow. What is that? What is this? I mean, crack.
That's the thing. That's like a real human reaction of just like,
Yeah, it's just something that's not common in like your everyday things. So like, especially because it happened in South Pasadena, you know, so it's a very nice area.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck that shit was. It was so weird.
Yeah, this was in Alhambra. It wasn't a bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
We're just chilling, and my bike gets stolen right in front of me.
You wouldn't go to a bad neighborhood to steal bikes. You would go to a good neighborhood to steal bikes.
Well, speaking of crime, for our last story, a dog groomer.
The most unenthusiastic way to say it.
So, speaking of crime,
God damn, David, just pull me apart today.
No, dude, you're so cute.
Anyway, so a dog groomer pulled a gun on a couple that was late picking up their dog. Is that enthusiastic?
Yeah, that's dope.
Crazy.
speaking of crime,
appointment was at 5.
This fool sounds like he has a cigarette in his mouth too.
Your boy will have fun, motherfucker.
Yeah, so they closed at 6. They came after 6. The business owner pulled out a gun because, according to her, the owner was being very disrespectful and yelling at her, and so that's why she pulled it out and like tapped it on the counter to.
That's gangster. That's dope.
But an employee of the business said, no, the dog owner is actually very respectful and apologized for being late to pick up his dog. But then that's when the owner was very agitated, went to the back, pulled out the gun, and then like waved it around, telling the dog owner to leave. And the employee also told the police that the business owner was smoking weed. And so they
Dude ratted his boss right
You're
out.
not gonna have a job anymore.
My God. That was
Well,
like
no,
volunteering extra information.
No, and then also, so the employee mentioned to the police that the owner told the employee, I'm not gonna give them this gun, I'm gonna give them this other gun when they come.
Why?
I don't know, but then the employee ended up telling the cops that too. So they found both guns and they found marijuana.
They didn't like that boss at all.
Dude, that would have sucked. Like the boss is there talking to the cop. He goes, "Let me tell you what happened. I just tapped the gun because the guy was being rude." And the fucking worker behind us is like, "That's not what happened." And this was like, "What? Why would you shut the fuck up?"
So this is Lisa,
Oh, I'd be so mad.
56 years old. She is the business owner.
She
pulled out
looks
the
like a
gun.
mean bitch.
I know.
She looks like she does witchcraft on her part-time.
Yeah, so she was arrested.
Permanent frown wrinkles.
I know.
She does a dog grooming thing?
Yep.
I would never leave my dog in a place
No.
that look like that, dude.
She looks like she fucking uses dogs in her seances and shit.
Maybe that's why she wanted the dog owner to leave.
She's not smiling. Like you should show a picture of her like smile. Maybe she's got a nice smile.
She looks like she hates animals.
Because I know if the customer was being rude, then we'd be like, yeah, she does look like a badass bitch, right?
But she just looks like she smells like cigarette butts.
She smells like weed, David. She smells like weed.
No, people with weed don't look like that.
So she was arrested for aggravated assault, threatening to use a gun in a fight, drug possession, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a weapon by a restricted person.
Damn. That extra info though, that's so funny. Yeah, no, she waved the gun around, but also she smoked weed once.
Yeah.
And also 5 years ago there was this one time.
It's like, what are you?
Ultimate tattletale.
It's like, Richard, why would you say such things?
You didn't even ask. Nobody even asked you.
What if they fought that day?
Probably.
And then the employee was like, fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
True.
I wouldn't hire that employee.
Check her right ass cheek. She has a mole.
Those lips are way too damn loose.
I mean, because being an employee is like being a part of a gang. Like, you gotta protect your fucking boss at all costs, or because that's your job.
Well, I mean, if your boss protected you, then you do that. But if your boss is a fucking asshole, then you're like, fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, that's true. But if she's got a gun like that and she's willing to protect the time of the business, I think she would maybe protect me. I'm like, that's the kind of boss I want.
Or would shoot you.
For being late to work?
Who was that gun in there for?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second.
At least she's punctual.
Why does she have a gun? Who robs pet stores?
Hey, you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
Anything with the
No.
cash?
I've never had a grooming place be robbed before.
Man, you tell me. You guys are the ones with the gun laws, so.
Yeah, and then we have dogs in there, so they could just, I mean, you already got puppies. Right?
That would be dope.
Nature's gun.
Yeah.
Dogs are fucking expensive, dude. Maybe that'd be a good fucking
Like
place
those
to rob.
teacup poodles.
I don't know,
and stuff.
just like any.
Well, it would be a cash business because a lot of people, I mean, like barbershops and stuff too, you know, it's a lot of cash going
The
around.
French bulldogs can go anywhere
yeah.
from like $3,000.
French bulldogs, corgis. Yeah.
Those are expensive.
Designer dogs.
Just shut your ass up, David.
No, I just don't see that happening. I've never seen a
I bet
grooming place robbed
kidnapping
before.
dogs would be harder than humans, though. Fucking wiggly little creatures that bite you.
I think you just give them steak and they chill.
Yeah.
I hope it's that easy because there's a lot of dogs I would like to own.
Oh shit.